Well, hello and good evening. Uh, so, I was at work today and got a little notification about a one dipshit Phil who decided to apparently go off on drama and detractors and about his broken, appliances in his house that no one should care about. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep this a little short tonight, just because. Also, shout out to Duty for the clip. Shout out to Raw Phil for doing an amazing job restreaming him and giving us all that unfiltered Phil content. But anyway, I'm gonna try to keep this short because I'm kind of tired and I have to actually make a few thumbnails for last few videos and change them up a little bit. So yeah, uh, I'm gonna do my best to get through this.
Hi.
And yeah.
Let's play your animation first and see what they have to say.
Oh yeah, so clip starting off with, some kind of animation that no one cares about. Come on, Philip.
All 6 Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Here we go. I just didn't want to forget to do it. I really hope you play all 6
Bro,
Final
like,
Fantasy
you really...
pixel remasters in the
No,
future.
no one wants to watch you play Final Fantasy. No one wants to watch you play RPGs. It's so fucking frustrating.
You're good at those types of games. You're currently playing too many sim games. They're bad games to stream. Why'd you buy a $300 driving wheel instead of saving to fix various plumbing issues in your home?
Exactly. Oh god. I can't
What?
wait to hear...
That was a mouthful. Was it not?
No, it
First
really
off,
wasn't.
I do want to play.
He asked you 2 things. He asked you, why'd you buy a wheel over actually getting shit in your house fixed?
The Final Fantasy Pixel remasters. I actually own them all on PlayStation, but I may just rebuy them on PC just for ease of playing.
Why would you rebuy them?
We've done 5. Okay, we haven't done any of the
like, they're on
others. I would love to
PlayStation.
replay
Why
4
would
or
you
6 in the Pixel
fucking
remaster to
rebuy them?
see
Just hook
the
your
improvements that
PlayStation.
they
I
music remix would
guarantee
be
you he
pretty
gave the
awesome, I
PS5 to
think.
Cat.
So those may be coming. The only
Cat
thing is
has
this year
the
we're not doing
PS5 right
because
now.
the Suikoden collection came out. So we already did Suikoden 1. We're probably going to do Suikoden 2. And then that's probably it for the year. Maybe next year we'll jump into the Pixel remasters, okay? So that's number 1. Number
Can
2,
we not?
why did I spend a $300 on a rate?
Now, mind you, he spent $300 on the racing wheel and stick shift, but can't drive stick shift and refused to actually use it in any games that, want. Like, he already said he won't play Assetto Corsa. He won't. He won't play Forza. He literally said on the Taxi stream that he doesn't want to play online games. He said that's for Mario Kart. Because he knows he's going to be trash at actual racing games with that wheel.
Racing wheel when I have plumbing issues.
I have that wheel. Playing Forza and Assetto Corsa with it is not easy. Especially if you're trying to do manual. But, I play them. I play them on occasion still. I learned how to do it. It's not difficult once you learn. It's actually pretty fun.
Who's in my house?
It kind of made me want to buy a manual car.
Why do you care about the plumbing issues in my house?
Dude, there's mold in that. There's mold in that one bathroom, and you can't tell me otherwise.
You know, you would even bring that up. Do I have some plumbing issues? Yeah.
Yeah, you've got plenty of mold.
The shower's busted, and it's been so for years. But I have another bathroom with a working shower.
But do you?
So if I can spend $300 on a peripheral that we're now playing all kinds of new games that are bringing people to streams, getting people engaged, getting people to support the content, seeing that I'm reinvesting in my content actively with the support I'm getting.
Okay, reinvesting in your content. The content you have put out after buying that wheel has been literally American Truck Simulator and that taxi game. Riveting content, Phil. Would watch again. 10 out of 10. Amazing.
Why is that a bad thing? What
You
makes
know,
more sense?
you-
To spend $300 on getting that wheel and having a whole bunch of new content, or to sit here and save money for a year and then maybe fix my shower, which
Save money. Motherfucker, you don't have a... I mean, sure, you probably do have a bunch of money saved up from when you're not pulling Hogan's, but we know you're always pulling Hogan's. But, There is no fucking way you would be able to save up to like that shower is never getting fixed. Just come to terms with it, people. Shower's never getting fixed. He's never fixing it.
Doesn't affect the business.
Also, stop calling this a business. It is not a business.
In reality, $300 is
But then
nothing.
again, you always
It's
have
a drop in a lake when you're trying to save up for home improvements. You know what I mean? Like for me, that's gonna be something that's a huge investment. It has
see, that's what I mean. So that's what I'm thinking. So like $300 for a to probably like could get your shower fixed depending on what's wrong with it. That's why like everybody's like there's mold, there's this, there's that, the toilet's broken. That bathroom is just a fucking disaster. And that's why he doesn't want to spend the money.
nothing to do with.
Also because, you know, he hasn't had money. So like he when you have to beg for $1,500 to eat fast food, that shows that you don't have money.
Spending $300 to buy a wheel. So
plus, like, if you really think about it, what does he do? Like, with all the shit that he buys off Amazon, like, you know he's putting out on Affirm payments. And, like, I can't really say much because I use that too. But, like, I have a steady job. I have a steady thing of income. I can afford it, unlike you, motherfucker.
anyway, let's see. One final tip here. It looks like.
Oh, final tip.
I don't even know who these people are. It's funny. So first of all, this person tips a buck, says it sounds like all your peers had their moment in the sun. Then he says,
Peers? What peers?
Wings, Boogie, Keem, Dreamcast guy, etc. What makes you think they're my peers? What are you talking about? Anyway.
Well, I mean, technically they could
sounds
be.
Like people always have their knee
Like,
on your neck constantly. Well, they do because they benefit.
Oh no, here we go.
From
here
being
we go.
bad to me. Right? And the truth
benefit.
is, if no one
I'm making no money off of you, Phil. I'm not benefiting for shit. I'm doing this for fun because you're a dickhead.
But people have seen distinctly that there is a group of thousands of people on the internet that are mentally deranged.
Oh yes, we're mentally deranged. Also, I need to stop pausing this because this isn't gonna be But yes, we are mentally deranged because we get off on laughing at you. I mean, you do this to yourself. Like, you created this. If you weren't such an e-beggar, you wouldn't have this. And it's in every space. There's detractors everywhere. People, like, you hate VTubers. So, like, you hate us. You're a detractor to us, even though you don't do anything to us.
That like to see DSP have pain. So,
I don't like... I don't wish pain on you. I wish for you to be better. I wish for you to learn what you need to do to become a better content creator.
Try to bring me down. It benefits them. They literally make big bucks on it.
I'm not trying to bring you down. Like I said, I want to see you succeed. I really do. I want to see anybody succeed in life. But, like, you talked about that three-way plan or whatever the fuck it was, and that you can't go this way, you can't go that way. You want to go the easy route. And, like, all you want to do is you want to have a podcast. You want to talk to people. You don't want to play video games. Hell, you keep playing Lies of P Overture. You were gonna stream it for 4 hours today. 4 fucking hours. I looked someone up to see how long it took them to beat Overture. It was 16 parts. And each part was anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes. So, if you take that, we'll go the middle route. So we'll go the middle route. So 16 times 25 is 400 divided by 60. So that's 6.6. So it took this dude. Is that right? Wait, so if I did that. Okay, yeah. So like, if I did that right, it would take you almost 7 hours to beat that. Phil, you're at like probably close to 10 hours of playing this game, and you're doesn't even seem like you're done with it. You're barely done with it yet.
That's the only reason.
Like,
The big bucks coming from it is where they profit. Now, others, for example, you might say someone like Boogie, right? Boogie benefits from being downtrodden.
I mean, that's
He
usually
does.
how those locales
He's
do.
found a way to bank on, hey, I'm the victim. I'll do this self-deprecation stuff, but I'll make money doing it. So you know what? If that's what he wants to do with his life, more power to him. But
That's what you do. Your fucking e-begging is self-deprecation. Like, it really is. It's disgusting
actually
how
want to
you
make
beg.
positive content.
You wanted $1,500 in 2 days to eat a $20 meal. Which also reminds me, I wanted to stop and get that Takis meal from my Wendy's, and apparently my Wendy's does not have it, at least yet. They told me yet. So I'm gonna assume that like something happened and they're pushing it back here. But yeah,
I want to make stuff
I
that
haven't checked one of the other ones, but like, I go to my fast food places. I'm not door dashing
I don't
like
just
Phil.
want to. Hey, I'm just gonna hit myself in the face with pies today. I'm going to drink piss out of bottles. There's nothing wrong with that. If you
Phil, if someone told you to drink a piss bottle for $1,500, you probably would. I mean, actually, you probably wouldn't. You wouldn't take a thing on Locale Live for what was it, 50 grand, which could have helped you so much, and you didn't take it.
want to do it, but that's just not who I am. I'd much rather make stuff that is meaningful rather than a cheap laugh just to make a buck. You understand?
Nothing about your content is meaningful.
But I don't know why you would think they're my peers. They're not. I'm going to say this. I've said it many times and I'll say it again. I am a man alone on an island doing things his way. It's been like that since day one, and it will be like that till the day that I decide to stop making content.
You never will. You have no plan after, like, if this ship died, you have no plan. No one would even hire you. You would have to work at like a greeter at Walmart. And nothing against being a greeter at Walmart. A job is a job. Like, that greeter is doing more than you are, Phil.
I've always been an individual, an innovator, and someone who sticks to his guns and
Excuse me?
Hello, how can I help you today?
My phone heard excuse me and decided to open up a thing.
I've always been an individual, an innovator.
An innovator. Okay. So you might have been one of the first people to start posting on YouTube. You might have been one of the first people, one of, not the first, one of the first people to start doing Let's Plays. Or walkthroughs, as you like to call them. You are not an innovator. An innovator would be like, skyrocketing in subs. You have sat at 218. Like, you've been sitting at 200K for like, I don't even know how long. Probably for the last decade you have been sitting at that. Like, there's another guy I'm literally looking up on my phone as we talk. There's another guy that does it. So he's at 141, and he's been doing this for a long time. Like, and I mean a long, long time. I've been watching him for a long time. And like, sure, he doesn't grow, but he has been actually growing. I mean, he's probably been doing. I remember watching his Metal Gear. Yeah, 16 years. So he's been doing this just as long as Phil. And like, he still pulls anywhere. Like, his last video was 2 days ago, and he's pulling 3K on that video, and he barely doesn't stream or anything, from what I understand. But, like, he does thumbnails. He does that. Like, he's been putting out videos, and it's like he's been hitting 6,000 to 7,000. Phil can barely hit 300 with 218K subscribers.
And someone who sticks to his guns and does things differently, and everyone out there claims that's the wrong way to do it.
You don't do things differently. You do it the exact same. You sit here and play a fucking video game.
Everyone has issue with me. But
you thought making... I mean, even Kick Chat, Innovator, lol. Like, not a lol cow with the nodding Pepe.
Here I am,
like,
still making content, still having fun, still
you aren't having fun.
Still successful.
And, like, you can watch his content. There's no way... Like, someone who's making fun... having fun would not be constant gamer-facing the entire time.
There's nothing they can do about it. Maybe the reason so many people have issue with me doing my own path is because they're pissed that I did it that way, and I can be successful while so many others are failing and then have to go into those beaten paths of drama.
I need to keep this going, but you're not successful.
I don't have to do any of that. And
you do product placement. It's on every fucking video now you do.
Oh, well. Sometimes reality pisses you off, but that's still reality. Alrighty.
That's a cope laugh. Like, anytime he does that laugh, that's a cope laugh.
Ready to get started. It is now time for Lies of P, my friends. So I was saying this earlier. Does anyone know how far into this DLC I am? Because I don't actually know. Okay?
Why don't you look it
I
up?
don't know at all. What,
I mean, you're like 6 hours in and you still haven't, like...
In regards to the length of the DLC,
finished
some
it.
people said it's like 20 hours long.
Really? I'm not I'm not a fan of this whole, like...
13 hours into it, but plot-wise, we're on this...
Yeah, 12 to 13 hours.
Beach, and apparently there's this coastal beach, and then there's this Rose Estate, and that's the end of the stories. I don't know. I don't know how much longer we have in this. I'm trying to gauge, like, how many more streams we need to beat it.
Dude, Kick Chat is just Keck Wing.
Today, but I don't know. It depends
or
on how
using
long
the
it is.
B
No one
mode.
wants to know how much is left in it. So, does anyone know? Has anyone actually played this?
Huge support. Phil, what the fuck are you... Oh, you gotta put the chair condom on. God, why? Also, I love the fact that Duty decided to do sweat stains on his fucking chair for his video. This is awesome. And this actually hurts my eyes a little bit. Okay. Like, we're really just gonna...
Is that to keep the chair clean? No, this is for the green screen effect, so the chair is not in my face cam shots.
Yeah, it's a chair condom, chat.
Okay. Let's get set up. Here we go.
Also, why do you turn everything off? Like, you know, you got this big setup, and you just, like, why don't you actually just keep it on, do a nice border.
Here we are.
And, but wait. Okay, we're done. I always forget that, like, I have to move myself in VNN. I mean, I shouldn't. I need to set this up for thing. Oh. But yeah. So that was, you know, Phil on his bullshit again. And yeah. I hope you enjoyed. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow or Sunday I'll do a stream. I want to do a stream and set it up and get everything rolling. And, like, you know, react to other shit. You know, catch up on Phil shit. Maybe do some gameplay of stuff. But yeah, with that said, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.